Hello everyone, it's OBG, and I'm back for OBG as a slot, but today we have a topic. I'm going to turn this down. You'll be able to see me turn it down. Hopefully you can still hear it. So, today we have a topic, and we're going to play Forbidden Dragons for the first bit. And today's topic I want to talk about is getting on board with those anti-SJW, anti-other things. Oh, I don't like these ones. We're not going to play this. So, like I put in the title, there is that Riley J. Dennis person who made a video saying, would you date a trans person, disabled person, black person, basically a person with a handicap or something that bigoted people wouldn't think as the norm. And, you know, I got to thinking, this is Jackpot Candy, by the way. I got to thinking that, you know what, I would date, I wouldn't really, I mean, as long as we have things in common and you have traits and things that I find attractive, I think I would date you with no problem. But this is why I decided to make a video about this. Now, people are like, why don't you do a face cam when you're talking about this? It's because I'm a fuck mug. And, you know what, I don't really feel comfortable putting my face out there, because I'm going to get enough judgment as it is talking about this. And it's going to make me, I'm going to be telling people something about myself that people, well, I don't really, I mean, I care what people think, but not really when it comes to this. Anyway, I'm going to put it out there that I am completely straight Chris. I don't know how to say it. I'm obviously what the trans community would call cis, you know. I was told I'm a certain gender when I was born, and I just said, alright, cool, I'll go with it. So there's that. But I actually don't like the fact that, I guess I don't like the fact that people have opinions of what people who aren't trans live like in regards to, like, without persecution and all that other stuff and quote unquote privilege. I mean, believe what you will or have the opinions you will, but people say that cis people have privilege and all that stuff. I don't buy into that. I mean, I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, it's not right that trans people are treated the way they are and given the short end of the stick. And that's putting it lightly. So that's despicable. But the reason I bring it up is because I find that now is it trans women? Yes. I find trans women to be some of the most adorbs people out there. Because obviously, as I said, I'm 100% straight Chris. Cis all the time, like every day. I hate saying that. And it bothers me because I don't like that I'm perceived to have the opinions and biases and remarks of someone who is cis that would be assumed to hate trans people or have transphobia or whatever. It's like, it's something I can't do anything about, and that makes me feel bad for being what I am. I don't want to say I have the same, it's not a persecution thing, but I feel bad that I'm perceived that way because I think people should be free to be whatever they want to be as long as they're happy. But when you tell people that you aren't trans, you're just happy with the gender that you are, they think, oh, then you're transphobic. And I'm like, no, I'm actually the complete opposite. You know, I mean, I will never I'll never be down to be into the same things you are, and I might not want to date you, but that's clearly solely based on the fact that you do not have what I'm into. And there's my friend Company. You do not have what I'm into. So that is the only reason I wouldn't date a trans woman. But that being said, they are some of the most adored, sexy-looking women I've ever seen. So it's really, it's something I would want, but I'm not open to trying to get. And people, if I tell them I'm cis, I hate that word. But people I tell that I'm cis, and they're like, oh, so you have, these opinions about trans people. It's like, I actually really don't. And, I accept them for who they are 100%. But, but anyway, the reason I bring this up is because I would actually date and do all the shit. I'd go 100% in bed with a trans male, female to male trans, pre-op, of course, because, you can't, just as a gay or lesbian individual, can't choose who they're sexually attracted to, neither can I being straight. I never made the choice just to be straight. It was never a choice I got to make, and I can't just randomly choose to not be straight. I can't wake up tomorrow and be like, I like dick. I just can't do it. But if I met a trans male and they were pre-op and everything, a female to male trans, I would totally be down for dating them, even though they look masculine, but that's not the thing that would deter me. It's just because they have what I'm into, Even without the breasts. Who needs breasts? You don't need breasts to be happy. But that's also what attracts me to trans females, is because they have the things I like, but they're lacking the thing I totally like and what I would be looking for. Now, this brings into question, would I date and go the distance with a trans female that had the surgery? I've never done that before, so I don't know, but how different can it be, right? I don't want to devalue women's parts, but I don't think there's that much difference between a biological vagina and a surgically produced one. So I'd be down for trying it. You only live once, right? I hate the YOLO thing too. I hate YOLO almost as much as the word cis. But you do only live once, so I would try it, and if I was into it, I'd probably go for trans females, because like I said, they are adorable as fuck. And I find myself thinking they are so cute. It's almost unfair how cute they are. And, I'm always like, damn, I wish I was, more into them. Because, if I was gay, it would work perfectly. I would totally be with a trans female. I would go on that all the time. I wouldn't choose biological males. I'd get the trans females 100%, because they're so adorable, right? But I just wanted to put it out there that, and this may be an unpopular opinion, some people aren't happy to admit this, but you know what? I'm always comfortable in the skin I'm in. Now, does that mean that I'm going to go out of my way and choose a trans male over a biological female? No. Heck, I've been forever alone for the longest time, so whatever comes my way, if I'm attracted to it, I'll go for it, right? If they like me, I like them. I'm gonna bat for 1,000, right? Or is it 9,000? 3,000? I think it's 3,000. Whatever. I'm gonna make an effort. If they show that they like me, I like them, I'm going to see if it goes anywhere. If they have the things I'm looking for, then I don't see a reason not to try and make it work. But, am I gonna go ahead and, date another male and stuff? No, because, like I said, that's not me. I'm not into that. So, that's all I really have to say about it. It's just, it may be an unpopular opinion. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that could have been better. It may be an unpopular opinion, and that's fine. But, I guess to answer Wiley's question, would you date a trans person? I wouldn't date a trans female. Sexually, I wouldn't date them. I'd make out with them to hell and back. Midriff up, that's my game. I'd be on that all the time. I'd be selfish too and let them do things to me. But would I do anything to them? Probably not. Probably not. That's just because I'm not into it. So, I would feel bad if I was in a situation where we're necking each other and then it gets around to hot and heavy. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Why should they do anything for me if I'm not going to reciprocate, right? And I hate when people don't reciprocate. So, this is getting into a weird place, but just to cap off the video, so yeah, I would be totally for trans males, female to male transition, pre-op. I'd be all over that. Totally. And if a trans female had post-op surgery, and I'd be into that. I'd try it. If I was into it, I'd add that to my docket for sure. So yeah, I don't have biases so much as I have preferences. And I think people need to remember that, is that a bias is not always a bias or a bigoted opinion. Sometimes it can also be preferences, and you can't confuse a preference with a disparaging and rude opinion. You can't say, oh, he doesn't or she doesn't want to hook up with the opposite gender or a trans person because they don't like them or because they're whatever. It could be they're just not biologically programmed to be into what that person is. You got to remember that. Preference is different than bias and whatnot. So that's an important thing to remember. So that's all for this OBG of the slot. Heavy stuff. I'm probably making myself really open to opinion here, but you know what? That's what YouTube's for. I don't feel ashamed of my opinion. I know who I am, and you know what? If you can't take criticism on the internet, you might as well just read a book for the rest of your life, right? So yeah, hope that was entertaining for you, and I'll catch you on hopefully the next episode of OBG of the Slot that deals with not such a loaded topic. Yeah. Okay, bye.